Right now, the single most protected human being on American soil is Lionel Messi. But less than 24 hours ago, the unthinkable happened. On June 10th, day zero of the 2026 World Cup, a massive security failure rocked the Argentinian camp. An unredacted, official stadium document was accidentally circulated, instantly leaking the highly confidential passport details of the entire Argentinian squad, including Messi himself. Before a single ball has even been kicked, Messi's final World Cup campaign has descended into absolute chaos. His data is out there, his security is compromised, and the pressure on him has just reached a boiling point. But a leaked passport is actually the least of his problems, because where Messi spent his final 48 hours preparing for this tournament makes absolutely no sense. When you think of Lionel Messi preparing for the biggest tournament of his life, you imagine glamorous European training grounds or beachfront facilities in Miami. You do not think of Auburn, Alabama. But on June 9th, deep in the heart of American college football country, the greatest soccer player in human history was tuning up his boots. In a bizarre international warm-up match against Iceland, surrounded by SEC football culture, Messi stepped up and drilled a clinical penalty into the back of the net. This bizarre American backdrop highlights a massive, unprecedented advantage Messi has over every other superstar in this tournament. Think about it. In Qatar, Russia, or South Africa,
players had to cross oceans, battle brutal jet lag, and adapt to entirely foreign cultures. But Messi? He's been playing for Inter Miami. He didn't have to cross a single ocean. He didn't have to change time zones. The defending World Cup champion captain is playing a home tournament in his own club's domestic league. He is already perfectly synced to the brutal U.S. summer climate. He is comfortable. He is settled. Or at least, that's what his camp wants you to think. Look closer at that Alabama game. Messi didn't play the full 90 minutes. In fact, he only played a brief 20 minutes off the bench. Why? Because of the worst-kept secret in modern sports, Messi's left hamstring. Back in late May, this exact hamstring forced him completely out of the MLS lineup. He hasn't fully recovered. At 38 years old, his muscle tissue simply doesn't heal the way it used to. And make no mistake, every single manager, analyst, and defender in Group J watched that Alabama tape. They know he is vulnerable. They know exactly which muscle to target on day one to end Argentina's dream before it even starts. But if defenders think they can just run him down, they are fundamentally misunderstanding how Messi plays in 2024. The explosive, line-breaking dribbler of the 2022 Qatar World Cup is officially gone. Watch his first touch off the bench against Iceland. The moment he gets the ball, he doesn't sprint, he stops. He waits. And then, with quarterback-like precision, he drops a beautiful through ball right into the stride of Lautaro Martinez to win a crucial penalty. Messi has officially evolved. He has entered his quarterback era. He is actively preserving his legs, letting the younger, hungrier Argentinian forwards do the grueling running while he operates strictly as the mastermind in the pocket. It's an incredibly smart strategy to protect his hamstring, but it puts an immense tactical burden on the rest of his team. The stakes couldn't be higher. By just stepping onto the pitch for his first official minute in this tournament, Messi does something almost impossible. He officially enters the legendary Club of Three. He becomes one of only 3 players in the entire history of football to play in 6 different FIFA World Cups, joining Cristiano Ronaldo and Mexico's iconic goalkeeper Guillermo Ochoa. But with that historic longevity comes an unprecedented psychological weight. The last time a global soccer icon of this magnitude permanently resided in the United States, it was Pelé with the New York Cosmos in the 1970s. But there is a massive difference. Pelé came to America after he retired from international duty. He was here to put on an exhibition. Messi is doing something completely different. He is carrying the dual burden of being the active, everyday face of American club soccer while simultaneously defending a World Cup title on U.S. soil. No player in history has ever carried this specific type of pressure. To survive this pressure cook environment, the Argentinian Federation has built an airtight psychological fortress around him, and their logistical operation is absolutely wild.
To ensure Messi feels exactly like he did during their winning run in Qatar, the team reportedly traveled to the U.S. with over 1,000 pounds of yerba mate, the traditional South American herbal drink that serves as Messi's primary caffeine and comfort source. And right by his side at all times is Rodrigo de Paul, Messi's literal self-appointed on- and off-pitch bodyguard. They have essentially recreated a tiny, hyper-controlled bubble of Rosario, Argentina, right in the middle of America. And they are going to need that bubble, because right now, Messi is trapped in a mental limbo. Today is June 11th, the official opening day of the 2026 World Cup. The tournament is finally kicking off, the world is watching, and the hype across the United States is reaching a literal boiling point. But because this tournament expanded to a massive 48 teams, the schedule is completely stretched out. Argentina doesn't play today, they don't play tomorrow. Messi has to sit, watch, and wait for 5 agonizing days at base camp before he can finally step onto the field. And when that 5-day wait finally ends on June 16th, Messi isn't stepping out in New York, Los Angeles, or Miami. The global king of football will kick off his title defense in the American heartland, Kansas City.
Argentina will walk out to face a dangerous, hyper-aggressive Algeria squad inside Arrowhead Stadium, officially recognized as one of the loudest, most intimidating stadium environments on Earth. An iconic global maestro, stepping into an absolute coliseum of American noise, carrying a leaked passport scandal, a compromised left hamstring, and the weight of an entire sport on his shoulders. Day one of Messi's final World Cup journey has officially begun, and the margins between immortal glory and a catastrophic collapse have never been this thin. Do you think Messi's new quarterback style can actually protect his hamstring long enough to win back-to-back World Cups? Or is the sheer physical pressure of this American tournament going to be too much? Drop your exact score predictions for the Algeria match in the comments below. I'm replying to the best ones. Don't forget to hit subscribe so you don't miss our breakdown of the opening match day, and click right here to see why this new 48-team format might completely ruin the tournament for Europe's biggest giants. See you there.